Hello everyone and welcome back to my LEGO series. Today is the final episode of round 1. So, let us begin. We're starting off with 4 matches today. But the one that we are starting with will be Rotator taking on Riptide. Rotator is the number 3 seed, being 3-0 after beating Nightmare, Riptide, and Overhaul. While Riptide is the 30th seed after beating Scorpios and losing its next 2 matches. Or 2 of its matches. Both robots are in the arena. Riptide should be grateful they even got into the tournament because there arguably could have been better options. Rotator starting off with its forks out. Let the bot battle begin. Riptide gets spun up as Rotator completely flips Riptide onto its face. Will they leave them there? No, they will not. Rotator now gets a nice shot, even with Rotator facing its forks against Riptide. Rotator with oh wow, that is a heavy shot against Rotator. Rotator's now lost its spinner and one of its main forks. Not looking good. Rotator just running face first into Riptide as it lost half its front armor. Yeah, so far Riptide's dominating this match, getting just hit after hit. Luckily for Rotator here, Rotator is one of the most durable robots-ish. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, Rotator has never really been tested this much this season, I think. Oh, and a little detail I missed. Riptide has now broken its drum. And is Rotator stuck? Yes, they are. And Riptide will take the win and move on to round number 2. The first robot to move on in this episode. Riptide will face the winner of Quantum vs. Deep 6, which we'll get to later. But for now, we have Bronco taking on Mad Catter. Bronco, the 6th seed, is 3-0 after beating Tombstone, a Duck, and a Blip. While Mad Catter, the technically current champion, is 1-2 after beating Shatter and losing its 2 other matches. Let the bot battle begin as Mad Catter gets spun up and Bronco gets right under him, flipping him over. Mad Catter using that arm to self-right, but Bronco's right there to flip him back onto their back. Mad Catter is quite low though, so Bronco seems to be struggling to get under Mad Catter again, as that flipper seemed to be a bit more bent than it was initially, although it technically was bent at the start. Bronco now looking a little, some would say, funny looking. Bronco now being pushed up against the wall as Mad Catter gets another shot that Bronco's now on their back as Bronco tries to self-right, which I'm not sure if they can because that flipper is now broken. Bronco wasting all of its energy on trying to self-right itself, and I don't think they got anything more left in them, and Mad Catter will take the win. Moving on to the second round. So, now Mad Catter will face the winner between Sawblaze and Black Dragon, which will be our last match. But for now, we have Quantum taking on Deep 6. Deep 6 is the 19th seed, being 2-1 after beating Petunia and Warhawk but losing to Ghost Raptor. while Quantum is the 14th seed, also being 2-1 after beating Ice Wave and Yeti, but losing to Black Dragon. Both robots getting ready with Deep Six with that huge blade. We have seen that blade have a lot of power, proving that size indeed does matter. Let the bot battle begin as Deep Six gets spun up as it goes for a shot on Quantum, but Quantum drove well and avoided hitting that weapon with their crusher, but Deep Six trying to line up to hit Quantum in a spot that really hurts, hitting that side armor, breaking it off. Now Quantum has an exposed wheel as Deep Six fails to get spun up and land a nice shot on Quantum. Ooh, Quantum, what was that? Quantum loses a piece of its crusher. One of the top pieces that almost acted like an eyebrow as Quantum gets a crush on that wheel. Now kind of pushing Deep Six around, but Deep Six is still able to get kind of spun up in that corner and lands a couple shots, ripping off some more of the side armor on the opposite side of Quantum this time, exposing another wheel. Quantum now trying to get their bearings straight while Deep Six just lands more hits, and there goes their lifter, or not lifter, sorry. Their crusher has been ripped off by Deep Six, and so has their hydraulic piston. That's some big damage as Quantum's now flipped over. Will that be it for Quantum? Or is that self-righter? But anyways, Deep Six is now just damaging Quantum piece by piece, but flipped Quantum over, and Quantum using enough force to kind of ram Deep Six onto its back, but Deep Six able to self-right. Yeah, Quantum's best bet here is just to smack itself into Deep Six, which is what they are doing. As Deep Six continues to just throw Quantum around, ripping off a bit more side armor, fully exposing one side now. Getting a nice shot in the back. Yeah, Deep Six just going to work now. Oh, nice shot by Deep Six, although it flipped both of them upside down. Oof, Deep Six now ripping off another chunk of that wedge on Quantum like there wasn't enough parts ripped off already. Ooh, another big shot that sends Quantum almost out of the arena, but still up against the wall. As Deep Six tries to finish them off, but isn't working so far as Quantum drives off. Deep Six now trying to smack Quantum around in this wasteland of an arena with just parts everywhere. As I seemingly hit myself with the spinner of Deep Six. Yeah, Deep Six with another nice shot. And Quantum's still alive as time has run out. And it goes to a judge's decision. And your winner of this match is Deep Six, as Deep Six moves on to the second round. Deep Six will face Riptide in the next round, but for now, we have to get to our last match between Sawblaze and Black Dragon. Black Dragon is the 22nd seed, being 2-1 after beating Blip and Quantum, but losing to Sawblaze. And Sawblaze is the 11th seed after beating Black Dragon and Glitch, but losing to Tantrum. Both robots ready to go. Let the bot battle begin as Black Dragon gets its trump spun up and goes right after Sawblaze, but Sawblaze with those low forks initially got onto them, but Black Dragon gets the better side of this. Black Dragon anyways getting a nice shot on the underbelly Sawblaze, but Sawblaze has Black Dragon pinned now. getting a nice shot with the hammer saw, but no damage caused. And there goes the middle fork of Sawblaze. I guess they can't flip them off anymore. But there goes the left fork, and I think that right fork is now just holding on by a thread. There goes the right fork. Sawblaze is now forkless. And really almost can't do anything now unless they could try and pin Black Dragon, I guess, to get a hammer saw hit, but not looking good for Sawblaze right now. Black Dragon with another nice shot, throwing Sawblaze around as Sawblaze just, yeah, almost the same strategy as Quantum we saw earlier, just smack them into Black Dragon, hoping they break. Black Dragon now just throwing Sawblaze around as Sawblaze trying to do something, but not working well so far. Well, at least Sawblaze damaged that wedge on Black Dragon. It's now come off. And Black Dragon hits Sawblaze out of the arena, and Black Dragon will be your winner. Black Dragon's the last winner of the night, and they move on to the second round. Now we have our next round matches between Riptide and Deep Six and Mad Cow and Black Dragon. But that's a match for another episode, and that will be all for today. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.